My name is Ria, and today I'm flying to another city by myself for the very first time. I know a little English, but I'm not very confident yet. I feel a bit nervous, but I have everything I need: my passport, boarding pass, and a small backpack. Everything is under control, or so I think. I check the flight screen. My gate is B8. That seems simple. I follow the signs and start walking. There's a large board that shows B1 to B10. Perfect. I walk past B1, then B2, B3. Everything feels easy. But suddenly, something strange happens. After B6, I don't see B7 or B8. The next sign I see is B9. Wait, where's my gate? Where did B8 go? I pause. I check my boarding pass again. Yes, it clearly says B8. I turn back and look all around, but it's not there. I don't understand. I start to feel worried. Then I think, maybe I should ask someone. But I also think, oh no, I have to speak in English. My hands feel cold. I see a man wearing a yellow jacket works at the airport. I walk up to him and say, "Excuse me, where is gate B8? He answers, but he talks too fast. I don't understand him. I smile politely and ask, "Can you say that again, please?" This time, he speaks more slowly. "It's just behind the coffee shop," he says. I thank him and head in that direction. But there's a problem. I don't see any coffee shop. Just more gates and signs. I keep moving, trying to follow a new sign that says all gates. Maybe this way is right, I think. I keep walking, and walking, and walking. Now I feel lost. Just then, my phone buzzes. It's a message from the airline. Final boarding call, gate B8. My heart starts racing. I'm about to miss my flight. I start running. I stop again and ask a young woman, "Excuse me, is this the way to gate B8? She looks at my ticket and starts laughing kindly. "You were standing right next to it," she says. "B7 is here. B8 is just next to it." I feel my face turn red. Seriously? I walked so far and it was right there the whole time? I take a deep breath and walk back. Yes, B8 is now clearly in front of me. I feel a little silly, but at least I found it. I go to the gate and show my boarding pass to the staff. She checks it and suddenly says, "Oh no." My heart sinks. "Your gate has changed," she explains. "You need to go to gate C4 now." "C4?" I ask, shocked. She nods and says, "Hurry. You don't have much time. Go downstairs and take the train to Terminal C." Wait, there's a train? I didn't expect that. I thank her quickly and rush down the stairs. I follow signs for the train and finally reach the station. But now, another problem: there are two trains. One to Terminal B, one to Terminal C. Which one should I take? I ask a man nearby, "Train to gate C4? He points and says, "Yes, that one." I jump on quickly just before the doors close. But then I hear an announcement, "Next stop, Terminal A." What? Terminal A? That's wrong! I almost shout, "No, no, no." A woman sitting nearby looks at me and says kindly, "Are you okay?" I explain, "I need to get to gate C4. She smiles and says, "Don't worry, you can change trains at the next stop." "Thank you so much," I say. But inside, I feel like the most confused person in the world. The train stops. I jump out and start looking for the right train. I finally find it and get on, but now time feels like it's moving too fast. I keep checking my phone. The flight is about to board. Then another problem. My phone battery is at just 3%. Please, not now, I whisper. What if I need to show my boarding pass again? What if my phone dies? What if I get stuck here for the night? The train finally reaches Terminal C. I race out and follow the signs. My legs are tired, my heart is pounding, but I don't stop. I don't even look at my phone. Now I'm scared it'll turn off any second. I run past so many people. I don't care about anything else now. I just want to find gate C14 and get on that plane. I turn left, then right. Suddenly, I see a big sign in front of me. Gates C1 to C5. My eyes light up. Yes, I made it. I run as fast as I can toward gate C4. I see a line of people. Great, I think. That means the flight hasn't left yet. But something feels off. The people in line are talking, and I hear the word Chicago. Wait, Chicago? I quickly check my phone. Battery, 2%. I open my boarding pass. And that's when I realize it says C14, not C4. I whisper, no way. I came to the wrong gate. People nearby look at me, but I don't care. I turn around searching for a sign. Where's C14? I ask a woman nearby. She points ahead and says, keep going 10 more gates. 10? I feel like giving up, but I know I can't. My legs hurt. I'm tired, but I run anyway. I pass gate C6, then C7, then C10. Almost there. Then disaster. My phone screen goes black. Battery dead. My only copy of the boarding pass is gone. I stop walking. My whole body freezes. I need that boarding pass, I whisper. Please, no. I keep moving, step by step, until I reach gate C14. I walk up to the counter, heart racing. I lost my phone, I say, but I need to get on this flight. The woman at the desk gives me a kind smile. What's your name? She asks. I tell her. She types. Then she looks up and nods. Yes, you're here. You made it. Tears almost fill my eyes. She adds, boarding just started. You're fine. I walk onto the plane. I sit down in a seat. I can't believe it. I made it. I take a deep breath. I'm never flying again. I whisper, eyes closed. But then, excuse me, I think you're in my seat. I open my eyes. What? I check my ticket. Yep, I'm sitting in the wrong row. Oh, I'm so sorry. I say quickly and get up. People nearby smile. I laugh and say, it's my first flight. Everyone laughs with me even. I laugh at myself. What a crazy day. I find the correct seat and finally sit down again. This time, I feel calm. Around me, people are reading, resting, some even sleeping. I just sit there thinking, so much happened. I almost missed the flight. I got completely lost. I took the wrong train. I forgot my gate. I lost my boarding pass. Everything went wrong. And still, I made it. I used my English, not perfect English, but it worked. I asked questions. I said, excuse me, and thank you. I talked to strangers. I didn't cry. I didn't run away. I stayed strong. I spoke. I tried. And that was enough. Now I smile. I even think it's a little funny me gate was right next to me in the beginning. All that stress, all that running, and I was so close the whole time. I laugh again, not because I'm sad, but because I'm proud. This is how we learn. We make mistakes. We get confused. We feel scared, but we keep going, and we grow stronger. I think about all the sentences I used today. Where is? Can you help me? Excuse me. Is this the right gate? These are real English sentences, not from grammar books, but from real life. And this is how we become confident speakers, not by being perfect, but by being brave. I smile to myself and say, Ria, you didn't get lost. You found your courage. I close my eyes. I feel calm. The plane engine starts. We're finally in the air. I whisper one last thing to myself. Next time, I'll bring a paper ticket. So, what can we learn from Ria's story? Learning English is a lot like Ria's airport journey. Sometimes, it's confusing. You feel lost. You don't understand everything. You make mistakes. You panic. But if you keep trying, if you keep speaking, even when you're unsure, you move forward. That's how fluency works. Not through perfection, but through courage and practice. Real English happens in real life. When you ask for help, when you get nervous but still speak, when you feel stuck but don't give up. This is how you grow. So the next time you feel afraid to speak English, remember Ria. She got lost, but she kept going. She made it. And so will you. What we learn from Ria's journey. There are moments when you feel like giving up, when you're tired, when English feels just too hard. But always remember, every time you try, you're growing. You may not speak perfectly. You might forget words. You might make mistakes. But if you ask questions, if you speak from the heart, people will understand you. And that is real communication. Ria didn't use big words. She didn't speak perfect English. But she used what she knew. She stayed calm. She asked for help. And people listened. That is what success looks like, not being perfect, but being brave enough to try. Maybe you feel like Ria. Maybe English is tough for you. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be willing. Every mistake helps you grow. Every sentence you say brings you closer to fluency. Every time you listen, your brain learns something new. So, the next time you're nervous to speak English, think about Ria. She got lost. She panicked. She made wrong turns. But she learned more in that one day by using English in real life than she ever could in a classroom. That's why you must keep going. Keep speaking. Keep practicing. Even if it's hard. Even if you feel stuck. Don't stop. Because learning English doesn't always happen in a classroom. It happens in real conversations, in everyday mistakes, and in moments where you choose to try then when you're scared. So now, are you ready to practice your English with me? Let's go over some useful phrases and vocabulary from Ria's story. These are words you'll hear and use often, especially while traveling, at the airport, or asking someone for help. I'll say each phrase slowly so you can repeat after me. Try to match my voice, pronunciation, and rhythm. You'll also see a picture on the screen to help you remember each phrase better. This is your chance to do shadowing, just like we talked about in the beginning. Let's begin. Gate. A place at the airport where passengers board the plane. Every gate has a number or letter. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where is gate B8? Excuse me, where is gate B8? Badge. A small ID or symbol that shows someone works at the airport, usually worn on a shirt or jacket. Repeat after me. I see a woman with a badge. I see a woman with a badge. Go downstairs. Move from an upper floor to a lower floor using stairs or an elevator. Repeat after me. She says, go downstairs, then take the train. She says, go downstairs, then take the train. Run out. Leave quickly, usually because you're in a hurry. Repeat after me. At the next stop, I run out. At the next stop, I run out. End up. To arrive at a situation, often without planning. Repeat after me. What if I end up sleeping at the airport? What if I end up sleeping at the airport? Courage. The strength to do something difficult, even when you're scared. Repeat after me. Ria, you didn't get lost, you found your courage. Ria, you didn't get lost, you found your courage. You did something amazing today. You listened to a complete story in English. You learned new vocabulary. You practiced real-life phrases. And you used your voice. That's not easy, but you did it. Remember, learning English is a journey. Some days it feels like you're lost in a big airport. Some days are confusing. But when you keep going, when you don't quit, you discover something beautiful. You discover your courage. So don't stop now. Watch this story again. Practice the sentences. Repeat the phrases. Use your voice. Every time you try, you move forward. And hey, if this video helped you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share your experience. Have you ever felt like Ria? I'd love to hear your story. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new English practice video from Fluent English Power. Thanks for learning with me today. Keep practicing. Keep believing. And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be brave. See you in the next video.